What's up guys, it's Keaton with Crazy K Customs. We are back with another video for you guys today. As you all know, I'm working on Project 90 Proof and I desperately needed a rotisserie to paint my frame, my cab, and we'll probably put my bed on it at some point too. So Northern Tool sent us a Atlas car rotisserie, so we're gonna unbox this thing and get my frame on it. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like when it's all built. We have a little direction booklet here, so let's see if we can get this thing put together. This is one of those jobs that looks a little overwhelming when it's all sitting there in boxes, but once you start putting it together, it actually is pretty straightforward. We started with the wheels and just worked our way through it one step at a time, following the directions. Having my dad there to help definitely made things go a little quicker, and before we knew it, we had the whole rotisserie together and ready to put the frame on. This is the part that makes the whole rotisserie worth having. Once this crank is on, I can rotate the frame instead of crawling underneath it or trying to work around awkward angles. It's going to make cleaning, painting, and assembling so much easier. Next up is the hydraulic jack. This is what lets you lift the frame straight off the ground and onto the rotisserie without needing a lift or any heavy equipment. It makes it super easy to use. A few boxes and a little time later, we've got a fully assembled rotisserie. Now it's time to put it to work. So we're currently trying to get the frame on the rotisserie. I've never put something on a rotisserie before, so kind of watched a couple videos and we're kind of just winging it. So let's get this thing home. Overall, mounting the frame to the rotisserie was super easy. You really only need 4 attachment points and that's it. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be this easy to rotate. Even with the frame on it, a few turns of the crank and it'll stop wherever you need it to. Now I know this is just a truck frame, but this truck is going to SEMA. Even if nobody's gonna see it, I know that it's gonna be nice and straight and it's gonna look awesome. Okay, so now that we have the frame all body worked and pretty much ready for paint, I'm gonna go ahead and get it in a nice gloss black paint. I can't really film this part because, well, my camera's gonna get covered in overspray, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump straight to the paint. I got the frame all painted up in a nice gloss black single stage. This is 777 from Auto Paint Plus. It's a super durable single stage paint, so I'm super excited to see how well it holds up. I personally think that doing paint over powder is a better option because you can touch up paint and you can't touch up powder. So if you get a chip in your powder and your frame starts rusting, you can't really touch it up. With paint, you can easily dab a little primer on there, touch it back up, and you'll never even know. Anyways, here she is, looking super good. Now we're gonna go ahead and start putting some of these brackets on, and this is all for my 4-link setup. So we have shock towers, cradles, we also have the 4-link bars, etc. But we should have the axles put together next week, so stay tuned for the next video of us putting the whole frame and chassis back together. But today, let's go ahead and throw on a few more brackets and stuff so that we're ready for when our axles are done. This is my super awesome front panhard bar bracket that Jeff made. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you have any questions on this Atlas car rotisserie, leave them down below. I can answer pretty much any questions you have. It was a very easy process to set up and put together. Stay tuned for the next video, as we are probably going to be putting the cab on it here eventually, and potentially the bed as well. So it'll be kind of cool to see it flip all the way around.